Hi, welcome back. I have discovered an incredible summer skin combination that I just felt compelled to share with you all. I was just playing around with a really sheer lightweight base for a TikTok video last week, and it really wasn't excessive. Like, there was nothing to it. It was just the combination of products that I used that I just felt gave me an incredible result. So I basically wore this really sheer base all day and then happened to just look into the mirror while I was out waiting on a grocery pickup. And I was just like taken aback at how good it still looked on my skin in 90-degree weather. So I have been wearing it ever since, and this might be my hot girl summer makeup routine. We'll see. But you know when you just like, you find a good routine and you just stick with it for a while, this is definitely how it's going to be for me this summer because it's lightweight, it doesn't feel heavy, but it really looks fresh all day long. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna start out with the queen of this base. Like, this is truly what makes this look so fresh, so healthy. I'm just never not pleased when I wear this as my base, and it's the Chanel Le Beige Fresh Water Tint. I have two colors because I'm an idiot and I bought the shade light and it was too light for me. So logically, instead of just going up one shade, I was like, let's go up like 4 shades because I saw a random swatch that appeared that it would match my fair skin, even though the shade is called light deep. And it's way too dark for me. So I have to mix 2 shades. Don't do what I do. If you decide to pick this up, just go off the normal range, go off your best estimate. So I do a large pump of the light and then just a teeny tiny pump of the light deep, and it kind of gives me a really good custom mix. This is such a good complexion product. I mean, I truly cannot believe I slept on this for so many years. I just, you look at it and you're like, it's just like a tint. It is, but in the most beautiful and fresh way possible. I really cannot wait for drugstore brands to start coming out with these like serum foundation hybrids. You know what I mean? Like the rose ink serum, how they have the foundation just suspended in the serum, because I just think it is such an innovative and fresh and healthy style of formula, and it gives you the ultimate no makeup look. This is one of those products that is really hard to describe. You cannot describe it until you use it, but it truly looks like nothing on your skin. Just this sheer perfected veil. And I also appreciate that it's not too glowy. Like, it's not too dewy, not too glowy. It really just looks like my natural skin. It's just so freaking good. Like, I cannot describe it. It does not look or feel like makeup, but gives you a perfected look. And if that's not perfection in a title, I don't know what is. So surprisingly, this lasts so well on me too. I actually was playing out in a splash pad with my son a few days ago, again in 90-degree weather, so hot. When I came in, I thought for sure that this would just be gone. Nope. If anything, it looked better. Okay, new kid on the block. We love a good, rich, serum-y concealer, and I randomly ordered this. It's the Honest Beauty Fresh Flex Concealer. I have been loving this. It is exactly what the name says. It's super flexible, gives a decent amount of coverage. I'd say a good light medium coverage, and it stays on the skin really well. It definitely does dry down, but I've just been using this for a little bit of added coverage to my under eye area. And that's pretty much it. I've not really been using it anywhere else. I just think the formula looks so healthy, really nice. It would really complement a nice, soft, bare skin look like this. But overall, this is a substantial formula. I've been very impressed. And the funny thing is I actually just ordered this. So I get my son's diapers from Honest, and you can add stuff to your monthly diaper order. And I literally added this concealer to it randomly. It said it was new. I was like, cool. So I kind of just thought, why not? I absolutely love the Honest Beauty mascara. I have been riding with that mascara for well over 6 months now. Like the only one I reach for, the only one I use, it's an amazing formula. And I think this concealer is no exception. It's really beautiful on the skin. So this is the new Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer, aka a cream bronzer. There has been a lot of hype, a lot of question over what this product actually is. I did a breakdown of this on TikTok and talked about how ultimately I've been using it as a cream bronzer. I don't really see how you would use it any other way. So the formula is pretty much just like a sheer bronzer formula. So really good for those of you who don't like things that are super pigmented, you find things hard to blend on your skin. This might be something that you're interested in. I got mine in the shade light medium. So you can see if I were to use this like all over my face, it would be a little bit too dark. But this is the bronzer I was using when I discovered this combo. So I had to stick with it. And honestly, it also held up really well under heat. So I thought it would be appropriate to include for this summer look and kind of just give you a quick mini review because I did have some questions about it. I just addressed it on TikTok a little bit quicker than I could here. There's one side with, other side without. Okay, talk about a throwback. This is something I saw in the new section on Sephora. Just decided to pick it up. It's the Benefit Floratint. So this is a new color in their little tint lineup. And it's just kind of like a fresh, I don't know, like a hibiscus, kind of like a reddish coral tone. Really fresh and pretty for spring and summertime. So you know me, not a blushy gal. But this does give a good stain to the cheeks. It does stay really well, so I thought it would be appropriate to use for this look. You do have to be a little careful because it does sneak up on you pretty quickly. Now, I do powder my under eye area because I feel like it makes them look a little less sunken in. So, of course, we're going to use the Holy Grail, Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless. Just kind of set this particular region where the concealer is. Okay, you're going to die when you see the new Merit Day Glow shade. It's called Citrine. It is the most gorgeous, I don't know how to describe it. It definitely has a little bit of gold in it, but it's not overwhelming. And I do find that this particular color is a little bit more like in your face than the other Day Glow shades are, which I'm kind of here for. I don't know, something about this particular color has a little bit more zest in it, a little bit more zest for life. I'm still using my brow blade in the shade Taupe Trap for my eyebrows. I thought I would run through them really quickly. If you missed my last video, I don't know, it was a couple videos back where I showed how I was currently doing my eyebrows. Still using this, holds up in the summer heat really well too. Okay, I'm going to use two brand new shades from the new Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow Stick launch. They just launched 10 new high shine shimmer chrome finishes. I'm going to do a video, I think it'll be the video after this, talking about these, doing some swatches, some looks. But I also thought about including some of my favorite Bobbi Brown Longwear cream shadow stick combinations, kind of like how I did a few years ago with the Laura Mercier. I did a whole video dedicated on like my favorite combinations. I thought about including that in the video as well. So if you want me to do that, I can include it. It'll take me a few more days to film just so I can get some extra looks in. But yeah, Bobbi Brown has some new cream shadows. I'm going to use two. I'm going to use Moonstone and Mulberry. Now, these aren't necessarily my favorites from the lineup, but they really complement this look that I'm doing because Moonstone's a super neutral, just crystal shade. And then Mulberry is kind of like a brownish burgundy, and it kind of complements the lip liner I'm going to use. So these are the two that I'm going to use. Really simple eye look, you know, kind of like my classic smudgy style. So I'm going to take Moonstone first and kind of just use that as my base. So the new formula on these shadows, it's supposed to be a 24-hour wear. And I've had pretty good luck with the shades that I've tried so far. I always say this in regards to the Bobbi Brown shadows and also some Laura Mercier. It really just depends on the shade. It's almost like each shade has a slightly different formula. Some last longer than others. But I generally do have better success with longevity with my Laura Mercier. But I've been trying to test out these new Bobbi Brown shades. So far, so good. Really haven't had any creasing. I have had some wear off by the end of the day with particular shades, but so far they've held up pretty well. This shade's Mulberry. On camera, it's gonna look like cocoa. Like it's literally just gonna look like a brown. But in person, it actually does have a little bit more of like an aubergine, a burgundy touch to it. So I just kind of wanted to switch it up from, you know, the usual brown. Of course, I'd be a hypocrite if I used anything other than the Honest Beauty mascara today after raving about it. This tube has been going strong. And honestly, the drier it gets, the better it performs on my lashes. But she's getting pretty dry. Such a good mascara. I mean, beautiful. I feel like it changes the shape of my eye somehow. It's just, I love it. It's very like flared on me. We're finishing up with a bolder lip liner. This is my Charlotte Tilbury Love Trap, my Ride or Die, with the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip in clear. So basically just a clear gloss with a little bit of a bolder lip liner. The lip liner lasts so good on me, like at least halfway through the day. And then Juicy Lip, you know, just adds like a little bit of spice. I can't be walking around with matte lips. I look like I'm 10 years older when I wear a matte lip. So glossy all the way. I'm super excited to have this routine on deck because I have a couple things that I'm attending and I just want a fresh face style look that's not too boring, but can also hold up with the 90-degree weather that's happening right now. I'm actually going to Nashville is getting a Bite Beauty Lip Lab where you make your custom lipstick. I tried to do that like 5 years ago in New York and I didn't have an appointment. And they were like, yeah, we have like a 3-month long waiting list. So you can bet this is the look I'll be wearing. Also, what type of lipstick should I make? You can pick from like sheer, matte, full coverage, glossy. I think I definitely want to do a nice sheer, balmy, like barely there lip color just that I can keep in my purse. But I also want to do like a fun one and then just something like out of the box. I don't know. But I hope you enjoyed seeing this updated routine, this look. If you have any questions for me, leave them down below and look out for the Bobbi Brown Longwear Cream Shadow video. That one should be coming up next. Okay, bye.